there is no need to discuss. Dusk series, season 3. The first episode is out.
Darkness will fall when the light is gone. Your blood runs cold.
Oh dang! The intro sounds intense.
As we dance our last waltz,
Mal and Osiris. Oh my goodness. Dang, she's wandering. My bro, James!
I held my own till I could stand no more of you on your throne.
Good job with the edit so far, Dusk series crew. If you guys haven't subscribed to them, sub to them. Channel will be in the description below.
From the secrets you keep.
Oh boy!
And the blood you shed for the price is steep. When demons roar, angels cry. Darkness will fall when the light is gone. Your blood runs cold and your time is done. As we dance our
Dang!
waltz, darkness will fall.
Love the theme song. Rob Kellum. He's a great guy, by the way, guys. He's also on top of Stroh. Hey! Bad, aren't we? Three years earlier? Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? That heartbeat's really... I think that's supposed to be Fenton. Let me go... Okay, let's see if it is. Oh, shoot! If you guys had not seen season 2 of episode... it's the second to last episode. You know the details of what Fenton had tried to do. This is not for kids. Just to warn you. Dang. Osiris? He was the one that found him? Well, this is an interesting twist so far. And he's wondering about all the dead bodies. Five months later. The chief.
He's here. Took you long enough to find him.
I'm still trying to figure out how you knew he existed.
I have my methods.
Yeah. I'm well aware of your methods, Cornelius. All too aware. But how you got the okay for this little venture of yours is beyond me. Especially considering how dangerous the subject is.
Your superiors recognize the value of this target. How long has he been here?
Since the incident.
Trapped in this abomination you embarrassingly call an asylum.
And where else would you like him to be held? A state prison? A local hospital? I think we both know how that would go.
How much do you really know about him?
According to our reports, he's able to hear every thought for miles. Millions of voices, invading every waking moment.
Telekinesis.
Define-
In this case.
Hell. Having your identity lost among legions of others, unable to distinguish one from another.
I don't think he knows what an original thought is anymore. He should be dead. The sheer toll on his mind and body should have killed him 100 times over.
That is what makes him remarkable. He has cheated death. That makes him an incredibly curious specimen.
So this whole time
Especially
he
for
was
you.
taken in, it was for the
What I'm
chief's
really
own
struggling with.
desires?
Why Majestic would let him live at all. Seals are outlawed because of the damage they can do to history.
He can be a valuable tool for all of us.
You do know how he ended up here. What he did?
Because he had no control of his powers. I can assist him with that.
His
Yeah?
power, method, his control.
For
of the
what
chi-
purpose?
chief.
You know about the spike. That nocturne activity is on a dangerous rise. It's become increasingly difficult to contain these threats while maintaining the secrecy of their existence and ours. With this young man at our disposal, we can identify those threats before they manifest,
Interesting.
saving countless man hours and lives.
Somehow, I'm getting the feeling your true intentions are far less noble.
Osiris really
tire
knows the
mine,
chief
too.
well.
Both your approval and understanding are utterly unnecessary.
Seems that way.
The wolf was a help, was she not?
Yes. She was quite an
So
asset.
Celeste found Fenton
There is
for
no
them?
better tracker.
Oh, tracker.
I can't
Thanks
say
for
she's
correcting
any
me, Chief.
happier about finding him than I am. While we're on the subject, you do realize it's a violation to enlist outside, shall we say, contractors.
Those so-called contractors, as you and I both know, are a significant part of Majestic's payroll. I have the wolf and the hunter. And you have the agent.
But contractors, like Celeste, come at a high cost. I wonder, what does a man like you have to pay a monster like that for her loyalty?
We have quite a history and an understanding.
You don't
Doesn't seem the
say.
understanding type. Or like the bite the hand that feeds you kind.
Humor is not your strong suit, Agent Green.
I wasn't making a joke. Understand this, Cornelius. I'm always watching you. You may have your sway with the others, but never mistake that carries over to me.
Ooh.
Your arrogance will always be your greatest weakness.
Osiris got some
Always a
guts.
pleasure, Osiris.
He's like,
Wish I could say the same.
I did what you asked. I'm done.
For now.
He didn't give me much. But we expected that.
Alchemist, I think?
Cornelius has greatly overestimated his abilities if he thinks he can control that kind of raw power.
Just how powerful?
Crack the world kind of powerful.
Yeah, it's the
Now we
Alchemist.
know that the device
I
he
remember.
had me working on wasn't a coincidence.
The governor.
Yes. I completed it last week. It's based
That's
on
the
leash,
The piece
very
that
device
that Fenton
the
would
Templars
get
used to
if you
control
guys
the
watch season
Knockers.
1 and 2.
Then we were right. All of their science wasn't destroyed, as we were led to believe. How exactly does it work?
It erases a creature's identity without sacrificing any of its skills or instincts, making monstrous puppets of anything under its control. However, to recreate that exact device is impossible. It was an omen, imbued with powerful enchantment, and made of materials that no longer exist.
Yet Fenton was able to overcome
for the
them. If
sea.
you guys remember
What
from
would it do?
season 1 with his connection to Michael and season
Dampen
2
his psychic abilities while recording the
is basically when he
prophetic
goes
visions that he
into his
involuntarily
darkest
has
moment, if you
within
guys
him.
remember.
What do you mean recording the visions?
It filters them into it. You see, I constructed a device from a paladin crystal, among other sacred metals, and used one of my own enchantments to make it functional. When the visions occur, he'll be totally unaware, and the crystal will bypass his consciousness and store them.
If they're stored, that means they can be retrieved.
No. I installed a failsafe. If the governor were ever to be removed or accessed, it will kill the wearer and utterly corrupt the data, making it completely indiscernible.
Are you sure it'll work?
It's never been tested on any living being. However, by my analysis, it should, or kill him instantly.
I'm hoping, for once, your tech fails. He's better off dead. For everyone's sake.
Cyrus, I can't believe you would say something like that.
Despite what Cornelius may say, that thing isn't a tool. He's a weapon. One of mass destruction.
Sometimes you wish you could be there, but you really can't. Dang.
Who are you? A savior.
Savior by
God abandoned me a long time ago. You can't save me either.
And what if I told you I can?
Well, I'd call you a liar. So I guess instead of a god, you'd be the devil.
Doesn't matter if I can bring you Peace?
Do you know what I have done?
I know everything.
Well, then I was wrong. You ain't the devil. You're just an idiot.
Dang, savage!
Been called worse. Now, do you want my help or not? What if you have to lose?
Let's say I agree. What's the cost?
You work for me. Let's cut the roll. Have you taken the time to ask yourself why or how you're even having this conversation with me? Seeing that you were a drooling vegetable only days ago.
That's what that damn thing in my neck is, isn't it?
Yes. It's actually a temporary device until the real one can be implanted.
You didn't have my permission.
Peace comes at a cost. Are you really in any condition to negotiate that price?
So, it'll stop the voices for good.
More than that, it will allow you to use your powers, control them, instead of them controlling you.
So what's the catch?
If it doesn't work, you die.
Either way, it's a win for me.
You'll be
He's
domesticated.
such a good actor.
Small price to pay
Dang.
for real freedom.
Just promise me that I will not be some lapdog.
All I can promise you is a life worth living. Or a quick and painless death.
He is not intimidated.
Well then, when do we begin?
Present day, what happens?
We need to have a serious talk.
I don't think you're gonna like what I have to say.
Trust me. I know you're not gonna like what I have to say.
And that was the ending of one of the episodes.
Darkness will fall when the light is gone. Your blood runs cold and your time is done. As we dance our last waltz, darkness will fall.
So guys, that was Dusk Series Season 3, Episode 1, or Episode 30 by the title. But dang, that is actually a very good backstory to probably one of the best characters in the Dusk series. That is Fenton Rivers, which is done by the great James Universe. Now, I have said already that James is underrated, but the other actors, Rob Kellen and other actors involved, they did a good job. I mean, I hope the series goes up, but let me say this, it's not for kids. It's not for kids. It's basically TVMA. But I hope you guys watch the series and subscribe to their channel, and maybe even check out the rest of the episodes that you may have missed. If this is the first episode you've seen for the series, you have to go back to watch Season 1 and Season 2. Thankfully, though, you'll enjoy them. And also, props to Ron Rossman for directing and actually writing everything for the whole series. So if you guys enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to the Dusk series channel, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless, you rock, don't forget it.
Oh, and one more thing. Darkness will fall.
Okay, what are you doing in my room?